if you guys played like a lot of games, but I grew up playing like Tony Hawk and like Tony,
Pro
like
Skater?
and like Guitar Hero and stuff.
Yeah,
I feel like I think that just set something off in my brain. Like it just anything music related, I just wanted to be part of.
Yeah, I feel the same. That's actually like a mad inspo for like music. The whole soundtrack of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2
Yeah, bro.
and Guitar Hero World Tour. Like, I think that set it off for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, ever since I was little, I don't know. I've always been like somewhat musical with my family and that. So.
Yeah, I did like performing arts, and so I always wanted to do it. And yeah, it's just always something I knew I would do. Something creative, and I just use music to express myself.
Okay, well for me, like, actually music wasn't always one of my things. I remember because I started writing music at 9 years old, and then like, I always wanted to be a scientist, so I'd always named different planets to my mom. I think Zion, you might remember, because we used to go to school together. But then, I started doing freestyles around 15, 16, getting good engagements, and then, I was found by Track Work, and then, ever since then, definitely for me was after I won the Next Big Thing award from FBI Radio, so I was like, cool.
I feel like it was after I released Tracy Grimshaw, I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna do this, because, like, I wasn't doing it, like, it was always for fun and, like, a joke. And then, like, when this girl came up to me randomly and was like, are you Malala? I love your song. I was like, maybe I should actually do this.
To be honest, Iggy Azalea fancy. Because that's like the only artist I know, That's like the no cap.
I realized the first, like from a year 5 on, as soon as like Fancy came out, you would always do like the performance of it.
Yeah.
From year 5 to like
year 7. That was the big one. Yeah, that was crazy.
But first like Aussie hip hop related stuff is like definitely Remy, definitely like
hard.
Oh,
I like bro Soundpower.
Remember that guy? Gonna take you to the moon.
Down the road for me.
Isn't he from Melbourne?
He's from my area. He's down the road.
Wow.
Your boy Banks. And in one of my songs, I literally speak about him. He's the king. He's the king. He lives in Caroline Springs. He lives in Caroline Springs.
That was the first Aussie I heard.
Well, can we all agree it's your boy Banks?
It's your boy Banks.
That's your boy Banks.
It's your boy Banks.
I think it's growing, it's developing, there's more voices, more representation.
Yeah, it's like really diverse.
Yeah, it's really diverse.
Yeah, like different people from different backgrounds all over Australia. Like everyone you meet is from like this place and this place, where like there's no like main area like with other countries where there might be like, you know, this is like the main area. In Australia, it's like everyone's just kind of doing everything, and it's still like a baby thing.
Yeah, I agree.
For the longest time, I think we didn't realize like we had our own thing. And then I think it's been like a slow progression of just like us realizing all the untapped potential. Just like, even like when we're rapping and stuff, it's just like little references to locations, or like, you know, we got our own like dialect, our own lingo. Like people from other sides of Sydney do not talk the same. And it's like, I think we're just in like a figuring out phase to like building the foundation and stuff.
It's dope. I think like not too long ago, it was almost like, it was hard to tell where people were from, Sydney-wise or whatever. Even Melbourne, you could tell people were from like Melbourne definitely, and like Sydney by the way they talk, but now it's almost getting to the point where it's just like, oh, they're from here, they're from here, they're from here.
Yeah, with the
It's really like a really
lingos.
cool, like diverse, like
Yeah.
But we're grinding, we're all
Definitely
fighting the
grind,
same fight.
Yeah.
It's just in different ways.
Yeah.
The stress of trying to be a musician, rapper, singer, I feel like I'm heard when I talk to other artists, because I'm like, okay, I'm not crazy, it's not just me. What I'm feeling is an artist feeling, because sometimes it's all business, and then you think that like you're wrong because you see your peers on social media or whatever, they're pushing, but we're all feeling the same way. So it's just nice to have conversations with other people to realize that we're all alike.
I was really quiet. I feel like I was really shy as a kid and shit, so I'm not as shy, I guess. But yeah.
I was like working a 9 to 5 at an office, and I was with my loser ex-boyfriend, and I was so depressed. And then I started doing like music for fun, and then like now I'm living my best life. I'm living my ultimate life, and I don't think that if I didn't do music, I wouldn't like be like, you know what, actually like there is this like whole other world out there, and it like definitely like the person I was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago is completely different to who I am now. You know, so it helped me like I'd say like manifest my best life, and you know, you see how I'm living, babe. You
I
see
think
me.
mine's personal, like self-development, like understanding myself emotionally. Because yeah, it's just nice to express myself in a way that's just not words. You can use the sounds and music and poetry. So yeah, I feel like I'm understanding who I am.
It's just being able to feed all your like shit into something that I think is like palatable even for yourself. Like I feel like depending on like, because my process is kind of like subconscious. So I feel like I don't know how I was feeling about something until the song comes out. It's like, oh shit, like you making music, you get to just really put yourself in like a, I don't know, you just take yourself out of the picture, and I feel like it's just helped my worldview and just like helped me to like get better, yeah, just better as a person.
Oh, 100%.
100%
Definitely therapeutic.
Yeah, it's therapeutic, 100%. Yeah.
I cried to some of my songs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that was what I was feeling and I didn't know how to release it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.